Welcome to Stories from the She Shed. I'm Michelle Bauman, and I'm excited to have you back for this next episode. I know generally I'm talking about makeup and those sorts of things, but today I thought I would bring my first guest on to share a little bit of her life with all of you. And my first guest is my sister, Heather.
I'm the best.
and
I'm the first.
And cheap.
Cheap. She doesn't have to pay me,
That's
but I mean, if I knew I could get paid, I would have done that.
If you'd only known I was offering cash.
Yeah. I would do it for free. It's my sister.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So this is where we give you some opinions, like the reviews. Sometimes our stories wander a bit, but we're always open for your opinions on the Pink Phone hotline. So keep that in mind.
Is it 555-5555?
They know the number.
Okay.
They know the number. Don't be saying that to everybody. They don't need to know it on live YouTube. Okay. So I want to know. I know what you do for a living, but I want you to tell our audience, what do you do for a living?
What I do for a living is I'm a massage therapist. I've been a massage therapist for 24 years.
It feels like yesterday.
I know.
That's how old I am, because it feels like we were just at your graduation.
I know. I honestly can't even remember what I used to do. I mean, I know what I did, but I mean, I started out working at a marina, and how I got here is just crazy. So I could never go back working for somebody else. I want to work for myself, and that's what I want. That's what I chose to do.
Because you're the best boss ever.
I'm the best boss ever. Actually, Candy was a really good boss.
That's not what she said. She said you weren't a very good employee, but hey.
Well, she really did. No, she liked me. Stop it.
She liked you way better than she liked me, because I worked for her too. Imagine that. Imagine that. Okay, so we have quite a posse of sisters. I had to look at my notes because I wanted to stay on track on script, and we already went off script. Exactly. So we went off script already. Imagine that. I wasn't going to bring up the fact that I worked for Candy, but I did, and she promptly fired me because I couldn't get to work. It was snowy, okay?
Mm-hmm. I last longer than that then.
So now I work for a different sister. Traded her in. Okay, that's not on the script either. I might have to cut that out. We'll have to ask her about that. Okay, so let's talk about massage. Let's talk about just a little bit. I know you love to talk about it, so let's talk about it. I have some questions.
Okay. Oh, they're funny, I bet. Okay.
Well, I didn't mean to say funny.
All right.
What is a common misconception about massage?
The biggest misconception is that people think that it's just a luxury, and it's really not. You really need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure that you're not letting yourself go. I mean, everybody has stresses in their life, and we all think that we don't need to take care of ourselves. We can handle it. We can handle the stress, and that's not always true. No.
So women, let me say that again. Women tend to carry their stress differently than men. Where do they generally carry their stress?
Women, believe it or not, we carry our stress a lot of places. Yeah, we do the neck, shoulders, and back. That is obviously common. However, women will mostly carry it in their jaws.
Because we clench our teeth.
Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, they will clench their buttocks.
Well, that's because they don't want to have explosive diarrhea. Well, I'm probably not supposed to say that either. Oh, I wonder if you're allowed to say that on YouTube.
Diarrhea. I'm sure it's not a big
explosive deal. Is what we try to avoid.
Oh yeah, well, I'll cut that word.
That's why you have clenched butt.
Yes.
Muscles.
Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, it is the neck, shoulders, and back. But you will see a lot of women. We get angry, and we will, maybe if we can show it or not show it.
That's how we hide it. Yeah, that's how we hide it, actually. Yeah. So how we not show it. Tell me another. I have another question for you. Give me another answer for this one. What is a common thing that people think they have to do, but they really shouldn't do it before they get a massage?
What they should or shouldn't do?
Well, either one.
What they should do is shower. I mean, I'm going to be honest, because we will have people come straight from their job, and sometimes I get landscapers.
So you're rubbing mud all over their back?
Well, it just depends. If it's a really dusty day, sometimes it's dried dirt.
I think that's clay.
Dirt and mud.
She's a massage therapist, not an English teacher. Good thing. because her tongue gets in the way of her teeth. Okay. Okay. Next, what else? I got another question. Don't answer anymore because I'm afraid of what you might say or not say. Okay. That's why I'm the oldest and I get to pick on her. And probably you're going to get your own show because of this. All right. Oh, what else do I have? What's the first? What's the common thing that a person says first thing they do when they lay down on the massage table?
Would this be, because it could be gender specific.
So far, she's doing a great job. Gender specific. Tell me what a man says and what a woman says.
Okay, gender specific for a woman would be like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't shave my legs."
Sorry. Oh, that was a bark. That's funny. Okay. Didn't shave my legs for this. I didn't know I was coming to have my legs massaged.
But I mean, it really truly doesn't matter because ladies' hairs on their legs is not as bad as men's hairs on their legs.
Okay. And what do men say? Sorry.
Men will be like, "I just worked out, so I'm gonna be sore."
They're gonna be sore for
I'm gonna
what?
be tight. I'm gonna be like sore. It's like when you're working on their muscles. They'll be like, because I mean, sometimes they just
they want to flex for you.
I mean, maybe, possibly.
That's funny.
But it's cute. I mean,
I don't think so. Okay. Of course, I'm also single and been that way for 100 years, so that's not cute at all. All right, let's see. What? Oh, that's funny. I'm not going to answer that question.
Nope.
No, probably.
You gotta ask me.
Yeah. All right. So, what should they do after a massage?
After a massage, you should definitely drink water. Probably stretch. I mean, just depends on if you're sore, you might need to take a.
If they need a Motrin after a massage, then that means you gave a heck of a deep tissue,
Well,
huh?
because there are some people that will come get a massage and it'll be like their first massage in, say, a year or never. Maybe they've never gotten a massage and they're going to be sore afterwards.
Oh, for sure.
If they've got a lot going on and they think that, hey, well, you know what, I'm going to go get a massage and I'm going to take off 20 years of bad things that I've done to my body. I mean, if you've never gotten a massage before, you're going to be sore. If you want me to work deep on you, it's going to be...
Can you imagine thinking they're going to take 20 years of bad things they've done to their body off in one massage?
It's amazing. Yeah.
I mean, they probably need to do a few more massages.
Yeah.
Maybe a little yoga.
Maybe a little yoga, maybe a little stretching. Stretching is always good.
They might need a confession.
As a massage therapist, I'm not like, there's things that are beyond my scope, but I can recommend them to do some certain stretches. But technically, we're not really allowed to.
So what's the name of your business?
Stretches.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's the name of your business?
Well, the name of my business is Knotty, Knotty by Nature. But people will call it Naughty by Nature. And
I don't know why she ever came up with that yet.
I didn't come up with that. That would be Dr. Lockhart's doing. She's very clever. And I thought it was fun. And a lot of people have come to me because they thought my name was fun. And that's helped my business.
That's good.
Catchy slogan.
And they just wish you were as fun as your name.
I am actually quite. And I have a lot of good reviews. So if you want, check me out.
Yeah.
I'm in Sylvania, though. So if you're in Michigan.
I think that YouTube probably has got a broader reach than
Monroe, Michigan.
Don't be laughing. Don't be hating.
Actually, driving here today, I'm driving through Monroe. What a cute little town. It's not.
You lived here.
I know.
Why all of a sudden are you so shocked?
I do not remember it being this cute, by the way.
Well, that's because you left, and I just had to tidy it up a little bit.
So you've tidied this whole town up.
One quick little brush.
There are some little areas that are just so cute. Yeah, they've really done a good job since I left. Maybe that's what needed to happen. I needed to leave. You're welcome.
You're so funny. She grew up and she went away. But yeah, so I have some other things to talk to you about. So you have one in college and one graduating this year. So as we talk about stress, that isn't stressful at all.
No. My one in college right now, she's pursuing a nursing degree. Eventually she'll be a CRNA.
There you go.
So that's exciting for her. She started her patient care tech position with Mercy. So she's really liking it. They really like her. She's a rock star. And then Alyssa, who graduates this year, she plans to pursue a degree in animation.
In art.
Art.
Yeah. Animation. Well, she'll be good at it. She's really good at it. the dog is calling your name. My puppy Stella, she's outside playing around, but she knows that Heather's here, so she's trying to get in.
We can
Like,
get
hey.
it.
No, she's not coming in because
Okay.
she'll lick your face on camera, and
That would be
itching like
gross,
this.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'd like to introduce our next segment, and that is something that is now near and dear to my heart, my pink phone. So I introduced the pink phone on Only in Monroe because Kaylani had asked about it, and it's been sitting out here in the she shed for quite some time. I use it all the time for reviews, and I used it in class because it was given to me by a student in class, and well, actually twins, and we
Okay.
called them Matagale, so cute, Madison and Abigail, so cute. Anyway, they called me the OG, and they didn't think that I could actually text message, so they got me an old
Oh my
timey phone.
You know what would have been really fun is to have that other really old phone that you had. Remember that? The really curvy.
That was Daisy. Daisy had that.
Yeah, but I thought she gave it to you. She gives
Oh.
everything to you.
Yeah,
She's
well.
the princess.
That's true. This is true. Anyhow, so this segment's going to be called Call the She Shed. Okay? So a little different than That's What She Said.
Oh, gotcha. That's funny.
That is funny. So what had happened was I had some calls, and if you'd like me to, I will relay those calls and ask your opinion on them. If they're advice or suggestions, and I will give them to you and see what you think of them.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. So the first call that I reviewed was I listened to it. I was like, wait, what? First caller. Long time watcher, first time caller. I have a concern. At what point do decorative pillows become a support animal? Because my sister has 17.
Decorative pillows?
Yeah, and I had to refrain from this one because if you look everywhere, there's like 46 of them, and I have a she shed.
So I'm glad that you had to refrain from it because if it were me, one thing that is the bane of my existence of decorative pillows, like they serve no purpose.
I like them a lot. I have one right
They're
behind
super
me.
cute for your she shed.
I like them a lot.
I'm telling you, all you have to do, I mean, you have to throw them on the floor. I mean, you can't sit people on things that have 16 decorative pillows on it. For me, it doesn't serve a purpose.
There's one right over there that I usually have in your chair.
I know, it's on the floor.
Well, it has to be because you're sitting there.
Correct.
You don't like it next to you.
So what is it? What purpose is it serving?
I don't know. I like mine next to me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry I asked you.
Probably the wrong person to ask.
I know. You were probably the one that made this call.
Maybe.
Shoot. Okay. So, second call. Okay. This one was a suggestion. I'd like you to do a PSA segment that I can't even. She said, may I suggest you do a PSA segment on each episode? This one she'd like me to start with. When should an ex-boyfriend be required to retrieve their belongings? 30 days or they forfeit? Question mark. I have to refrain from this one as well because I think I have been like a storage unit.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, if you're an ex-boyfriend, your stuff should be out.
So, and I have to probably refrain because there might be some things in here that are decorative items that might not have belonged to me at one time or another.
I mean, if it's something I want, they're never getting it back.
Oh, I don't think I can have the hotline and you be an opinion giver. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Anyway, those are the first two calls.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't have asked me these questions.
Anyway, the phone lines are always open. Oh my gosh. And maybe I should have you an opinion giver or an answer
Perfect.
to their yeah, that sounds great.
Yep.
I probably will never have another viewer again. Anyway, so it's been fun to have you on the show.
Yay, I'm glad I came.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for watching, and she might be fired.
Oh,
just kidding.
By the way, this cup is really cute. Was there a story behind this cup?
Not that one, but this one here.